I was thinking that early letter from Gore Verbinski when he tried to convince you to take on the role of Barbossa. You loved the fact that he said simply delicious was one of his descriptions, and that thrill that you got from that early kind of notion, I don't know if that's still there, whether it's always kind of a thrill to step into this, because it is a fun role, I'm guessing.
It is a fun role.
Yeah.
And it sort of keeps evolving. You know, I started out as the badass villain. One of the characters in the first film described me before I entered it as he was spat out from the mouth of hell, and I thought that's a good starting point, you know. And as they went into the trilogy, he sort of, well, they brought him back from the dead, part voodoo magic, part movie magic, and he kind of became a politician at World's End, you know. But, and I would have thought they would have run out of ideas. You know, those first three films were jam-packed with every aspect of mythology and legend and history, from, you know, the sea monsters and the sea gods, and we'd been off the edge of the world and we'd swashbuckled. I'd forgotten about mermaids, you know, or the Fountain of Youth. So there was a great rediscovery of, you could put these characters into, you know, bright new scenarios, and that would keep it interesting, we hoped.
I don't know, too, you sort of tapped into those early days in Queensland Theatre Company and those sort of panto things with Aladdin and Puss in Boots, and that notion of just sort of having the fun, but obviously a little bit more skilled and a little bit more kind of evolved in what you can bring to it. But it was Johnny who made it particularly interesting this time around. He sort of suggested that you guys were like a bickering married couple, and also that the Black Pearl, that was pretty much a shared girlfriend. That sort of added another
yeah. That was our sort of imaginative leap to say, you know, it's much more interesting to talk about not just a boat, but it should be like that, you know. We're squabbling over a love affair.
I should mention too, because I'm over from the very sunny Ireland, you played a 5-year-old in Small Poppies when you toured in Dublin.
Yeah, we came to the Dublin Theatre Festival back in 2000.
And I'm just wondering whether, I don't know if you've been back. I know you're a very busy man. You tend to...
No, sadly I haven't, but I went twice in that year. It was great, because I shot the studio stuff for The Tailor of Panama, John Borman's film. We shot in Panama and then in the tropics, and then we went into the winter in Dublin and did all the interiors. I just remember lying under a sun lamp most days to keep the tan up.
I was thinking too, and this is my last question, just that time in your life when you were very, very established in Australia, a great theatre actor, but you hit that sort of roof, we'll say, where you were getting 650 Australian dollars a week. You felt that, you know, you had kids now, it just felt like this was maybe not the life for you, and that you were going to become a chef, and then Shine came along. I don't know, do you ever kind of get those moments again? I can't imagine you do, because it's been a wonderful run, but I don't know if that sort of self-doubt, you can even remember or feel anything of that residue.
Look, it's in a very different set of circumstances now, but I think most actors I talk to, on whatever level of success or, you know, frequency of work that they're having, there's always a doubt that you think, well, maybe this is the last film or the last play I'll ever be working on. You know, it's that kind of hit and miss industry. You just never know whether there's going to be constant longevity. Thank God for Pirates 5.
Hooray! Nobody talks to you, yeah.
Yeah,
Well done, good fun, yeah.
Thanks, mate.